Testing. Everybody hear me good?
Yes, sir.
Yeah, I hear y'all. Y'all hear me?
Yes, sir.
Yeah, I can hear you. I'm good. I'm good.
Yes, sir.
Yes, sir.
10 seconds, boys.
Shit, we live now, y'all. What up? What up? Good morning. Welcome into the Never Made It podcast. I'm your boy D Will. Y'all already know what time it is this morning, man. We got sports picks, sports bets, all that shit, all that good energy, per usual. Some double ups, some Hail Marys. So we got a little bit of everything in there for y'all today. And first up out of here, we got Made in Ohio, located in Pittsburgh, astounded Eagles fan, Timothy Delgado. Good morning, my brother.
Nobody had to know I was an Eagles fan today, bro. Like they could have found that out maybe next week. You know what I mean? Like they
Felt
didn't
the
they didn't
need.
they didn't have to know that today. But I digress. Anyways, good morning, everyone. Good to see everybody. You know what I mean? Uh, uh, tough weekend for your boys. You know what I mean? So I really need them Buckeyes to come through. As you all know, my Eagles did not pull away with the win on Thursday, but that's okay. That's all right. I've calmed down. I'm good now. How my brother? How my brother Ant with me, man? What's going on, brother? Good morning.
Good morning, fellas.
Good
I'm
morning,
here
man.
with I'm here with Mr. Double Up himself, D Will. Good to see
Yes,
you,
sir.
brother. And
Yeah,
we
what's
got
up, man?
we got Goat Tim in the building. Goat Tim, one of the best sports minds that I've ever had the privilege of talking to. Uh, it's just I'm honored to even be able to share the stage with you, brother. I'm not deserving, man. You are like I said, you're the GOAT, one of the best sports minds I've ever had the privilege of talking to. What was that? What was that pick last week, brother?
It was
Florida,
Miami.
Miami,
Yeah, I took
brother.
who was that Miami play last week? They
Miami over Florida State.
over
And I
Florida
tell you
State.
what,
Yes.
the next time we talk, I'll think twice before I pick against you, brother. I stand corrected, and congratulations to you, my man.
Yes, sir. Yes, sir.
All right, man. So we're gonna jump right into it today, man. Everybody talking about you need Ohio State to help you bounce back. So look, Ohio State is on the road at Illinois. The over-under is 51 and a half. The spread is Ohio State minus 15 and a half. So they got Ohio State winning big. A minus 800 on the money line, so there's no even point in even looking at the money line. So it's either going to be the spread or the over-under as far as bets go. I know everybody got Ohio State winning. I already know that. But and tell me why you got Ohio State winning.
I have Ohio State winning because you got Julian Sayin, who has 1,313 passing yards, 13 touchdowns, three interceptions. His completion percentage is 80%, which leads, it's the best in the nation. So really, he's the most efficient quarterback in the country. As far as rushing, we got Bo Jackson with 360 yards. And then the other two running backs, Peoples and Davidson, both are over 200 yards, which gives the Buckeyes 858 rushing yards on the season. Defensively, they're only allowing 124 passing yards and 91 rushing yards. This defense is only allowing 5 points per game, while the offense is averaging 50 points a game. Uh, need I say more? I mean, I don't even need to talk about Illinois because I mean, besides Luke Altmaier looks really good. He could be in New York. He's got 1,573 passing yards, 12 touchdowns, zero interceptions. So you got to take your hats off to him. But the Ohio State Buckeyes are basically the bully of college football, and I'm going to roll with Ohio State minus 16 and a half. I up the spread of just a little bit. I think it's going to be a blowout.
You got a blowout. Basically because Indiana blew them out. That's what you're saying.
Indiana did them bad. I think Ohio State's going to do them worse.
Tell me what you think.
I mean, hey, can you disagree with them? I mean, you'd be a fool to even attempt to. Their Illinois is good. I think Illinois so far to be what they've been so far. in my eyes, is somewhat of a Cinderella story. Illinois have not been a team that has been on anybody's radar in terms of like recent years. Nobody has looked at Illinois and said, "Oh man, I need to tighten up for Illinois." No, did you know what I'm saying? Like nobody is you know what I'm saying? So the fact that they've even put on the season that they have up to this point is great. You know what I mean? If you remember back in earlier when we started the show, I was surprised when we seen. I think at the time Illinois was ranked like 9. It was top 10 at the time, and I was
Right.
like, wow. You know what I'm saying? Like that was a shocker to me. I didn't even believe it. You know what I'm saying? And then you get the game against Indiana where they get exposed in a lot of people's eyes. You know what I'm saying? If uh if I'm not mistaken, wasn't Illinois at home that game?
No, they
No,
went on the road to Indiana and got
they,
killed
they was
63
on
to
the
10.
road. Okay, but I mean, still though, I mean, if you're who you're supposed to be, who we think you're supposed to be, you know what I'm saying, or who you're portraying to be, then I mean, you got to go on the road and not lose like that. You know what I'm saying? At least put up a better fight than that. So in
Right.
my eyes, I mean, I like he said, I think it's not. It's pretty much just a. I won't go as be disrespectful and say a practice game, but I mean Ohio State is going to dog walk them. I think that his 16.5 spread is well justified in my eyes. Ohio State has nothing to lose. I mean Ohio State looks well, groomed right now. They look solid. You know what I'm saying? They look in mid season form. They look like national champion repeaters. You know what I mean? I like them. I like
No,
them.
they do. But I'm just worried. I'm not worried at all about Ohio State winning the game. Let me get that clear. But it does worry me seeing them on the road at Illinois, just because I mean Illinois is still. I know they got exposed at Indiana 63 to 10, but Illinois is still a good football team. I mean they still rank 17th. You know what I'm saying? 63 to
Right.
10. That could have just it kind of got out of hand in the second half. Like I don't see that happening today. Ohio State ain't gonna beat them by 53 points. But I mean, so they went on the road. They lost to Indiana 63 to 10. They played USC. They won 34-32 at home, and USC is a pretty good team.
They are.
That's USC's only loss on the season, and USC got a big game today versus Michigan. So we see which way we're going with that, but we'll see how important that USC win is. I think that they can keep it relatively close. Like when I say that, I mean shit, 34-17. That might be a victory for Illinois. I mean, they didn't get killed. You know what I'm saying versus Ohio State. I think they could
Right.
go out there and lose by say, 14 to 17 points, something like that. I don't think it's going to be like a 21 pointer just because Ohio State, they do start off slow sometimes.
They
Like
do.
they don't just come out guns blazing up and down the field like that. You know what I'm saying? We've seen them like, dang, hurry up and get it started. You know what I'm saying? They took a
Right.
little second versus Minnesota. I mean, they did get him out of here, but they took a second. They didn't just get him out of here in the first quarter. You know, it wasn't just. And Illinois is a better team than Minnesota, and Ohio State's on the road.
Right.
So I think it'll be closer than what people think, but I still got Ohio State by like 15 points. You know, I think the spread is gonna be perfect, like right there. It's gonna be you're either gonna be happy with the spread or you're gonna be disappointed because you're gonna be right there at the line. I think.
Right.
I think,
So
yeah.
I
But
you
agree.
we can
so
go ahead.
so you got it closer. You got it closer than 16.5. But hey, we still gonna dog walk them by 15 though.
Yeah, I got a 15 points. That's 2 touchdowns, man. 15 points is just to get me off of 14. What if y'all might win by 14? All right, they might go out there and just get it done by 14. So, but I digress. I don't know. We all on the
That's
same page pretty much.
Pretty
It's,
much.
it's
Yeah.
Yep. Alabama at Missouri. Alabama is on the road playing Missouri. Missouri is ranked 14th. Missouri is 5-0. Missouri is only 3.5 point underdogs. They feeling Missouri. They definitely feeling these Missouri boys. The over under is at 51.5, and Alabama is minus 170 on the money line. According to ESPN, Alabama got a 63.6% chance of winning this game. The boy Simpson been balling. Ty Simpson. Tim, you said something to me about a Heisman earlier. My Heisman right now would probably be Ty Simpson. He went on the road and beat Georgia.
mm-hmm.
He beat Vanderbilt and avenged that loss from last year, 30-14. It really was easier than it looked.
Mm-hmm.
They beat down Wisconsin. I mean, Alabama got 3 credible wins. They lost to Florida State, and that loss does look bad. But that was the first game of the season. I mean, can you really judge a team completely off of the first game of the season? That's the first time you're getting out there on the field, going up and down the field get, you know what I'm saying, running the plays in real time. It's way different than a scrimmage. I say all this to say that I'm taking Alabama. That's why I jumped out here first. And again, I think Ty Simpson is my Heisman leader right now, especially as far as quarterbacks go. You could put his numbers up there with any quarterback. I'll let y'all give out the numbers, but again, you could put his 13 touchdowns, one pick. That's all I'm gonna say. You could put his numbers out there with any quarterback. But one of y'all take the floor from here, though. I said my piece.
Listen. I know this isn't the popular thing to do, and I apologize to the viewers, but this is one of those games where I have to like be on both sides of the fence here because I get it that Alabama is Alabama, and you would expect Alabama to handle business here, but there's something about Missouri right now, and with them being at home, and it's this SEC. Now, you may say, well, Tim, you just picked Ohio State to dog walk Illinois with them being at home, so I mean, is that a biased pick? I get that, but what I'm saying with this Missouri team is, I believe, first of all, Missouri will beat the shit out of Illinois. Number one, that's first and foremost. I also think,
How Illinois get dragged into this shit?
no, I'm just saying, you know what I'm saying, because I said the home team. I mentioned that it's something about Missouri being the home team, and I was just mentioning that the viewers may think that, I just picked against the home team, the last pick. But I'm just saying with this home team here with Missouri, I just feel like they really have the tools to compete against a team like Alabama. I mean, their quarterback is displaying. He has a solid back. I don't really know how to pronounce his last name. Perbula. I believe.
Oh
Pagula.
yeah, I
Yeah.
was fucking it up last week too.
But
Tavita,
yeah, but I mean, he's has over 1,000 yards on the season, 1,200 in fact. I mean, he's looking good. A nine touchdown to three interception ratio. I mean, really good. The running back Hardy has 9 touchdowns on the season. Um,
Perbula.
really good. You know what I'm saying? Like really good. I mean, Missouri has the tools to compete with Alabama, but it's Alabama. You know what I'm saying? Like you said, Simpson is balling. Like he could be a Heisman candidate right now. He's balling. So I really don't know. So I mean, I don't. This is one of them games. I'm on. If I gotta take somebody, man, just you holding my feet to the fire.
You going with Bo Perbula? That's the
Well,
quarterback's name.
fellas,
I'm a
Bo?
I'm a roll. I'm a roll with Bo, man. I'm rolling with Bo. I'm gonna roll with both in a
Got a quarterback
walk-off
name.
field goal fashion type of game, man.
He
well,
got a quarterback name. Go
that's
ahead,
pretty
and
much where I was. Now, to our viewers, it's important to do your homework before you make bets because I turned my bet slip in before I really dug into this game. I had Alabama -3 walk
oh,
off
you
field goal,
good.
like
You
you
good,
just
man.
said.
You good.
Here's the problem. Here's the problem.
We
He
good, man.
mentioned he mentioned Hardy having 9 rushing touchdowns. Hardy has 730 yards on the season. Okay, that's one
Mm-hmm.
person. Now, Missouri,
You feel
that's one
me?
person. Missouri has 1,460 rushing yards this season. Okay,
Mm-hmm.
Alabama Alabama has 634 rushing yards this season. I mean, they're more than doubling Alabama. Now, when you look at Alabama's defense, they're allowing 155 rushing yards a game against one of the best. I mean, and then you're going to go play one of the best rushing teams in the country. And Missouri's at home, correct?
Missouri's at
Missouri's at
home.
home.
If I would have done my homework correctly, I would have took Missouri -3. They run the football. They're at home. I mean, the quarterback play is pretty much even. Ty Simpson's a little bit better. His numbers are a little bit better. But I do believe after doing my homework, Missouri runs the ball way too good.
Oh,
One
y'all are
per
lost, man. Y'all are
Hey,
lost.
I would have
Y'all
took
are
Missouri
lost.
-3, but my ticket, Alabama -3. Hey, I hope I
You
am
gonna be
lost.
good. You are lost. You lost.
I hope
You
I
gonna
hope so.
win. You're gonna win the bet, but you lost on that part, man.
Okay.
Man,
Alabama
listen,
is about to come out and thump these boys. I'm telling they are.
Man,
Did we forget that Alabama went on the road and beat Georgia? All right, hold
well
on.
you
Let me
got
tell y'all something. Let me tell
go
y'all
ahead.
something,
Go
man.
ahead.
Because y'all like this. You like the rain game from Missouri, and you
I
like
do.
Bo Labora. I think you just like his name because it's Bo. He got a quarterback name. But all right, Missouri. They beat Kansas.
mm,
Kansas ain't nothing special. The Jayhawks, UC just beat them. Okay.
All
They
right.
beat 42-31. So they let Kansas come into their house and drop 31. The Jayhawks. They went
Mm.
into Missouri and dropped 31. All right. They beat South Carolina at home 29-20. The Gamecocks, they 3-2. They let South Carolina come into their house and drop 20. That's South Carolina. All right. That's South Carolina came in there and dropped 20. The Kansas Jayhawks went in there and dropped 31. And then they beat Massachusetts. They beat the Minutemen bad, 42-6. They beat the shit out of them. But that's the Minutemen, all right. And that was at home. Now Alabama is coming in there. Alabama's gonna score. If Kansas can get 31, Alabama can get 31. And if South Carolina can get 20 and hold them to 29, I think Alabama can hold them to 29 or less and get 20. I'm taking Alabama. Now you look at Alabama. I told you they went on the road and beat Georgia already. They beat Wisconsin. They beat Vanderbilt. Those are three credible football teams. Vanderbilt is not the Vanderbilt from 5 years ago, and the rest of history has been ass forever. And
Right.
Georgia is Georgia, and Wisconsin is Wisconsin. A seven out of 10 Big Ten team. They like the top. They probably like the best Big Ten team, fifth or sixth best, in my opinion. Probably about six. But still, though, Wisconsin is a football school. Georgia is a football school. Vanderbilt is better this year. The teams that Missouri beat, bro, I'm not impressed. South Carolina and Kansas are the two best teams they beat, and those teams did all right versus them. Those were good games. I think Georgia comes in here and wins by double digits.
My,
Double digits.
Missouri is averaging 45 points a game while allowing 14 points a game. That's a nice winning margin. You got Alabama 36 points a game, allowing 16. So they're winning by 20 every game too on average. So Missouri's offense, bro, that 1,460 rushing yards on the
That
season.
ain't that ain't versus SEC team. South Carolina's SEC, but they're not the top they're not the cream of the crop.
No, yeah, I agree with that. I agree with that.
I'm
I
trying to
mean, look, like
convince
I
you that your
said,
minus
no.
three is good. Your minus three is good. It's
Hey,
too
well,
good. It's
I'll
too
be happy.
good.
I'll be happy then.
Hey, I think that if you want to pick Alabama to win, like I said, me personally, I'm on both sides of the fence here. I don't have a problem with you picking them to win. My problem is that you saying that they're gonna win double digits, like
Double digits.
they're gonna whoop them.
They're gonna win by 10 or more.
Whoa, see
10 or more.
that's
11
where
points
I
ain't a
didn't see
whooping.
that.
11 points is a whooping. Thirty-nine
No,
twenty-eight.
No,
39-28. That's my score.
I
I
think
like that.
I think 11. I mean, depending on how I guess. Yeah, that's a whooping. That's a whooping.
39-28. Alabama roll.
All right,
Roll
Ooh,
tide.
that's a tough one. It's a tough one.
that's a
Well,
tough one.
hey. Well, on my ticket, I don't even have Alabama winning. I got Alabama scoring over 23 and a half points.
I
Full
like that.
disclosure.
Yeah, I
Yeah,
like that.
yeah. Like I said, Kansas went in there and got 31. All right. I, I got complete faith in Alabama going in there and doing the same.
Right.
All right. Well, we're gonna stay in the SEC, even though this game starts at 3:30. I just want to get this game out. You know what I'm saying? Everybody's hype about Oklahoma going into Texas.
Mhm.
Oklahoma ranked number 6. Arch Manning and the Texas boys are unranked now, right as they should be. Texas is 2.5 point favorites though. It went down actually to 1.5 point favorites. The money line, both of them minus 110, so it's a pick 'em for real, for real. And the
Mhm.
over under is at 44 and a half. That's where I'm looking. 45 points is gonna get put up on the board. So I think that's a steal at 44 and a half. You can even up it to 47 or 48 and a half and get some plus money on it because I think shit, either whoever wins the game, I think 48 points is gonna get scored. It could be 24-27, boom, you hit. It could be 30-21, boom, you hit. So I'm gonna send this over to you though, man. What you looking at? And Mateer is probable to play, so boom.
All right, we got the Red River rivalry, guys. We got Texas, who just lost embarrassing to Florida last week. Um, Mateer's been out. He's probable. Now his injury kind of worries me a little bit. I mean, I don't know if he's going to be 100%, but I'm going to take well, that's not necessarily the underdog. They're favorite to win. I'm going with Texas minus 1.5. I don't see them losing 2 games in a
You
row.
ain't like Texas all year.
Yeah, I'm going with.
Yeah. It's like somebody got to lose before you decide that you want to pick them. Man, we gonna get
Hey,
Tim. Give me some numbers.
See,
Give me
listen.
some numbers, Tim.
Here's my thing. Here's my thing. I mean, I could understand. I could understand why he would take Texas, but I'm taking Oklahoma. And here's my thing. Texas is. If you watch the show, you know that I'm big on the whole. Desperation. They playing with desperation. They should be back against the wall. You know what I mean? So Texas has already lost 2 games. They're 0-1 in the SEC. You know what I'm saying? So as far as Texas goes, maybe playoffs might be out of the window for them. Might be, but I would say that their window is closing, but not closed. You know what I'm saying? So they may be playing with desperation. So I can understand why he would take Texas. But right now, if Mateer plays, and this is quotations marks on the if, you know what I'm saying? Because if he doesn't, that changes a lot. If he does, that changes a lot. Mateer right now has over 1,200 yards, and that's with missing, what he missed a couple of games, I think now, right? Or just, was it
Two,
just,
two.
he missed two, exactly. He has over 1,200 yards, and that's with missing 2 games. 6 touchdowns to 3 interception touchdown ratio. You know what I'm saying? They have the running back, Blacklock, or Blaylock, I'm sorry, Blaylock, who has 3 touchdowns on the year. I mean, the receiver core is really good. Oklahoma, to me, in this I mean, it's a rivalry, the Red River rivalry. I get it, but I'm going Oklahoma here. And again, that all predicates on if Mateer plays or not. But I could definitely understand why. I mean, but Arch Manning as well. And I'm sorry, I don't mean to be long winded here, but Arch Manning here with 11 touchdowns, but he has 5 interceptions, and Arch Manning has not looked the person that we thought he was going to look at all. I mean, he hasn't reached 1,200 yards, and he hasn't missed a game yet. You know what I'm saying? He's their leading rusher in terms of, and that's not good. Arch Manning is Texas leading rusher. That's not good. That ain't gonna get it done. Not against the top 10 team in the SEC. I mean, I know Oklahoma. Both these teams is new to the SEC, but SEC football now is
Right,
what it is.
no, for
Hey,
sure.
You know what I'm saying?
Go
So
ahead. Now, let me hear that garbage, and let me hear why you picking
nah,
Texas, Mr. Underdog, man.
now. Well, listen, it's a rivalry game. This stage is where legends are made, and there is a Manning on the field. He hasn't played up to his potential this year. I think he's going to get it done today. I mean, he hears all the noise, but you have to remember he's cut from a certain cloth. He's a Manning. Okay, now he's our leading rusher. He said he's thrown for 11 touchdowns. I'm taking Texas minus 1.5. I don't see Texas losing 2 games in a row. That's the thing that they lost last week. Now, if they didn't lose last week, I might have a different pick. But do we really think Texas is going to drop 2 in a row?
that's what I'm
Bro,
I don't
saying.
think
him
so.
being him being their leading rusher is a problem. It's a
Yeah,
problem.
I understand that.
He do not need to be the leading rusher for the Texas
I
Longhorns.
get that.
That's what I'm
I
saying.
agree.
You basically, there are certain teams in certain sports that you just don't that you just wouldn't think they would lose 2 games in a row. You know what I'm saying? Like,
Exactly.
you wouldn't imagine the Chiefs losing 2 games in a row. You know what I'm saying?
Right.
I
I can
mean,
see Oklahoma. I can see
nobody.
Oklahoma losing though.
No, they're not losing, but I'm just saying, but that's what he's basically, that's all you have in my opinion, that's all you have as the reason why you would pick Texas is because you would say, I just can't imagine them losing 2 games in a row. You know what I'm saying? Like, that's the only reason why you would pick Texas is, you know what I'm saying? Other than
We
that,
gotta
everything shows the reason why Oklahoma is going to beat the shit out of Texas, in my opinion.
we got a comment from S. Dot. He's rolling with Oklahoma minus 6.5. Which, if you think Oklahoma's going to win, that's good. I mean, 6.5 to win by 1 touchdown. I get it, but this ain't just a normal game, guys. Red River rivalry. I mean, quarterbacks have become legends on that field. I mean, this is a different game. It's kind of like I ain't going to compare it all the way to Ohio State, Michigan, or the Iron Bowl with Auburn, Alabama, but they come to play in this game. We're going to see what Arch and Texas is really made of. If they lose, it's over. It's done. I mean, they've lost 2 games, one in the SEC. So really, their playoff chances are not dead. I mean, look at everybody who's lost a game in the SEC. You got um, Alabama's lost one, Georgia's lost one, LSU's lost one. They're not out of the picture. Okay, like you said, they'll play with desperation. There's a lot on. If they lose today, it's done. I
It's
don't
done.
see it happen. Yeah,
It's
I mean,
done.
and not only that, but coaching. Sarkeesian's a good coach. He's going to have his boys ready. And Oklahoma, I mean, they're kind of coming out of nowhere this year, guys. I mean, Oklahoma was damn near 500 last year. I mean, I
It's
don't know.
that quarterback, that transfer quarterback
I'm saying
this
That
that's
year.
if Mateer play. If Mateer plays, Oklahoma, I think and I think that's the reason why the match on here on ESPN the matchup is they got Texas winning 68%, but I just that lets me know that Mateer might not play. You
Let
know
me
what I'm
ask you
saying?
a question. Because
Go ahead.
Mateer is probable to play, so I
Hmm.
think probable means he's probably gonna play.
He's
I think
probably gonna
so.
Do
play.
y'all
Yeah.
think rust plays a factor for Mateer? Because I'll say what you
Ooh.
want to say about Texas. They held Ohio State to 14 points. There's a defense in there somewhere. You feel me?
Right.
They held
Right.
Ohio State to 14 points. Then they lose 14-7. What's the score?
14-7. Yeah.
14-7. All right. So if Texas for whatever reason, for better or for worse, they still have a rhythm as far as Manning hasn't been in and out. Materials missed 2 games. He's coming back for this game. You know what I'm saying? Versus this team,
Right.
like
Right.
he could struggle. I think Oklahoma wins, but I think boy, if they it's by 3 points or less if they do win.
Tough.
If they win, but I
Tough.
think they win though. I do think they win. I was just fucking with you though, Ant, because you gotta always pick the underdog. Like you ain't like Texas all year. Now
Hey,
they
but
got a
here's the
Manning out
thing.
there. They
No,
got a
no, hold on,
Manning.
hold on. Here's the thing. If you look at Vegas, I'm really not rolling with the underdog. Texas is favored to win.
Yeah,
Yeah, I
yeah,
mean, which is crazy to me, which
yeah.
is crazy,
Which
but
is crazy.
they're technically actually
I
favored.
think it's
So
all because of the quarterback though. I think because Mateer, they didn't know if Mateer
yeah,
was playing or not. And
right,
like I
right.
said,
No,
now it's down to a. Is it still at a pick 'em? Yeah. Now both teams is minus 110 on the money line.
yeah,
One and a half point spread for Texas. So
it's gonna be exciting. I can't wait for that game, man.
See, look, here's my and if you remember, D, we have to finish our Big Ten, our conference winners. We left
yeah.
off with the Big Ten and the SEC. And here's my thing, is that Oklahoma is a strong candidate to be the winner of this SEC. You know what I'm saying? And
Hmm.
I don't, the same way how we saying that Texas is playing with desperation back against the wall, you know what I'm saying, to stay alive. Oklahoma is playing with desperation to win that SEC. You know what I'm saying? And so it's gonna be a close game, I think. But again, that all matters if Mateer plays or not. If he plays, Oklahoma gonna do some things in Texas, I think, no Diddy. But man, if he don't, then the Texas got every every chance to win this game. And Arch Manning better show up, man, because he's looked trash like so far. He looked trash. He better show up. And S. Dot said he got plus not Mike, he got plus
Oklahoma.
I just
He
saw
Oklahoma.
got
that.
Yeah.
Oklahoma
I
plus
just
six
saw
and a
that.
half.
I saw that.
Yeah.
Yeah,
That
I
I
like
like
that.
that.
I
I
told you,
like that.
because they could go,
Yeah,
they could win the game. Shit.
right, right. I like that.
All right, man. Next we got Indiana 5-0 on the road at Oregon at the best uniforms in the business. 5-0. Oregon is 7.5 point favorites. The over under is at 52.5. Oregon is minus 280 on the money line. Oregon been looking good, man. They've been blowing shit out, man. They ain't blow they didn't blow Penn State out, obviously, but that was on the road, so I guess that could be understood. But they dispatched the Oregon State 41-7. They got rid of Northwestern 34-14. They walked Oklahoma State off the field like puppies, 69 to
Hmm.
3.
Yeah.
So who you got in this Indiana Oregon game? Ant?
All right. So Indiana remind this team reminds me of what they were last year. Indiana was a great team, a really good team last year. Okay, and on paper they looked like they couldn't be beat. I mean, you got Fernando Mendoza with 1,208 passing yards, 16 touchdowns, one interception. Running the ball, Indiana has two players over 300 yards, and they are at 1,339 rushing yards for the year. Then you go to Oregon. You got Dante Moore with 1,210 yards, 14 touchdowns, one interception. And Oregon, as far as running the ball, they have multiple rushers. You can't even get into all of them, but they do have 1,197 total rushing yards for the year. Now, if you remember Indiana, they looked great last year against teams they were supposed to beat. When they went up against Ohio State, they lost. When they went up against Notre Dame in the playoffs, they got destroyed. Just off of what they did last year, and they look identical, I'm going to have to roll with Oregon at minus 9.5. I think they'll at least win by 10 points. And they're at home. Oregon's not an easy place to play. If you remember, Ohio State played Oregon last year and lost by it was one it was either by 1 or 2 points. In the Rose Bowl, we beat shit out of them. Oregon, that's a tough place to play, I think they'll at least win by 10 points.
especially traveling across country, man. Go ahead,
Right.
Tim.
Yeah, this game won't be close. This won't be close. Um, I'm sitting here, I'm looking, and I'm going to use basically kind of like your same logic as to your Alabama. I'm sitting here looking. Iowa or Indiana, I'm sorry, Indiana has played at home every game and was putting up all these high numbers, right? The
Right.
minute they went on the road to Iowa, they couldn't put they couldn't put up 20 points. You know what I'm saying? They couldn't put
Damn.
up 20 the
Yeah,
minute they were to Iowa. You know what I'm saying? Now you're gonna
Yeah.
go
no,
on the
for real.
road to Oregon. You're going on the road to Oregon. No, this game won't be close. Oregon will not only cover, they're gonna probably like double that cut. Like I got Oregon probably winning big here. Ain't no problem. I got them winning big time here. Oregon is just much better. The roster's better. The team is better. I like their quarterback more. Is you talking about another possible Heisman candidate? Their quarterback more is looking really good. Have over 1,200 yards on the season, 14 touchdowns to only one interception. One. I mean, the boys balling. Now, Mendoza, on the other hand, same thing, over 1,200 yards, 16 touchdowns, only one interception. But again, he's played a bunch of nobody universities. You know what I'm saying?
At
So
home too.
at home, and then the minute he had, if you even want to consider Iowa, some adversity. You know what I'm saying? They couldn't even put up 20 points. And on the road at that. So no, I think Oregon wins big. I think this is probably one of those exposure games to where we find out who the real Indiana is. I got Oregon winning big here.
Yeah, man. I think everybody is skating to the same music on this one, man. We got Jimmy in the comments saying he got Oregon because IU isn't ready. Indiana, I don't think they're ready. They're not ready to beat Oregon yet. That's like beating Ohio State. Well, maybe, in terms of like top tier teams. That would be
Right.
like them beating Alabama or Georgia or Oregon or how like they're not ready for that yet. If they prove me wrong, they prove me wrong. But I ain't gonna be the only one, obviously. S. Dot got him by 5 in the comments. So he got him winning
Yeah,
by 5. Jimmy said that Indiana isn't ready. Like I said, man, we all skating to the same music on this one.
S.
So
Dot
we just
basically
gonna
got Indiana covering, and I 100% disagree. If he's saying only
Yeah.
-5,
well, if
Yeah.
you know S dot, he teased that down to ensure his bet. You know what I mean? He did it for the odds as far as he's just
Right.
trying to come.
Right.
It was only at 7.5. So he
Yeah.
probably just took it down just saying just in case they win by a touchdown. Or just in case they win by 6. Maybe Indiana shows up. If you know
Right.
S dot how he like to bet.
which is
You know,
fair. I get it. I mean, that's smart. I get it. That's smart. Smart money.
yeah. What if it's a good game? You know.
Right.
Man, roll them. Hey, roll them dice, man.
I
Roll
don't think it's
them
going to be a
Roll
good
dice.
them
game. I
dice.
really
Call it how you
don't.
gotta call it how you see it. I see a blow. I see
I
10
see a
points or
blow up.
better.
Roll them
I,
dice, man.
yeah,
I see
I don't
10
see a
points or
good game
better.
here at all.
Now, where I do see a great game at is Michigan at USC on the road. Number 15 Michigan versus unranked USC. But don't let that unranked shit fool you. They 4-1, Michigan 4-1. USC is the favorite by 2.5 points. The over/under is at 56.5. Or you can get USC on the money line at -140. That's sweet too. You got Bryce Underwood going up against, I don't even know how to pronounce his name, Mava. He's a dog though.
Maivia. Maivia.
My
Yeah.
via.
Maivia, he's a dog. And you know USC is known for their quarterbacks too, though. Their quarterbacks
Right.
actually do shit at the next level. And that's
Yeah.
not me taking a shot at Ohio State. That's just me admitting it. At USC, they get quarterbacks out there. Ohio State put out great teams.
Right.
But staying on track, who you got in this game, Tim? Michigan or USC?
Nigga, fuck Michigan. I'm rolling with USC. What you talking about? I think USC is at home. USC is doing real good. USC should. I think after this game, they will be ranked. You know what I'm saying? I don't think Michigan is who. Okay, hold on. Let me slow down. Let me slow down. I got a little bit of respect for Michigan only because of who they are as far as our rivals. And it's what they're doing in the Big Ten. Yeah, I think as far as Big Ten goes, with Oregon coming in now into the Big Ten, now it looks like it's Ohio State, Oregon, and probably the rest of the crew. But for a long time, it was definitely just Ohio State. I mean, Wisconsin would show their face every now and then, but Penn State would show their face every now and then. But for a long time, it's always been Ohio State and Michigan. You know what I'm saying? So I will show a little bit of respect for the Big Ten, I guess. USC is now, you know what I'm saying, in there with the Big Ten as well. So their news along with Oregon. I get it. But No. Right now, at home, USC being at home, I like that with them being at home. I think they're comfortable. Prime time gonna be under the lights. I'm rolling with USC here. I actually think USC might actually win kind of comfortably if I'm not, I ain't gonna hold you. I think USC might roll comfortably here.
You got the Trojans. All right, Trojan man. What
This is
about you,
this
Ant?
it was a tough one for me. I'm disappointed in Michigan's coaching because they haven't taken the training wheels off Bryce Underwood. He has 1,000 yards passing. He's thrown for 3 touchdowns this year. Three. He's not even averaging a touchdown a game. And remember, this was their $10 million quarterback, highest NIL valuation out of high school. I mean,
Yeah.
and you put training wheels on him. Let him throw the ball. Have a little bit of faith in your quarterback. But rushing the ball, Michigan can run the football. Justice Haynes has 654 rushing yards on the year, and Michigan as a team has 1,189 yards rushing. I like that. I mean, they control the clock, they control the line of scrimmage. I mean, what was the game I watched them against Nebraska? Ground and pound, 3 yards in the cloud of dust, and they won. Um, USC, I mean, you pretty much laid it out. Maivia is a dog, over 1,500 yards
Oh,
passing. Yeah, he's a dog. He's a dog. And rushing, they have
11
over,
touchdowns.
yeah, 11 touchdowns, 1 interception. I mean, they look good, but I'm old school, bro. 3 yards in a cloud of dust. If Michigan runs the ball how they've been running the ball, I'm taking Michigan money line.
S. Dot said in the
Hey,
comments
running the
that
ball is a lost art.
S. Dot said it is. I agree with you. In today's football, it's kind of like the 3-point shooting in basketball. It's straight through the air passing. I agree with you. But S. Dot said I'm picking
Right.
with my heart here, right? Maivia has 1,500 passing yards. 15.
Through five
11
games.
in 5. 11 touchdowns, 1
Mhm.
interception. He's played Illinois, who we think is supposed to be something. He's played and on the road at Illinois. Now he lost that game. That was the last game. He lost to
He's
Illinois.
he scored though. Illinois. He scored. They let Illinois drive with like 30 seconds left and
You
get a
feel
field goal.
me? He did what he was supposed to do. You know what I'm saying? Michigan State dog walked, well not, but dog walked him in my eyes. Purdue on the road dog walked him. You know what I'm saying? Like this guy here and is incredible. 11 touchdowns, 1 interception. I don't think that's a heart pick, man. The boy is balling. He's balling. And when I look on
No,
the
Yeah.
other side and I see that this quarterback is barely through for 1,000, and I'm almost double him. No, that's not a heart pick.
no, he balling for sure. I listen. I got USC winning this game. I'll take them on the money line or the -1.5. I'll probably just take them on the money line just in case some fluke shit happen and they win by 1, and I got them 1.5 because that shit happens. All right. So I would probably just take the money line USC. I think USC's offense is more potent. I think Bryce Underwood is shaky on the road, shaky, shaky. All right. I think USC is about to have a bounce back game. I don't think Michigan gonna be able to score enough points. That's just it. And I think if they come out and run the ball down their throat and just control the clock, then yeah, I'm proven wrong. But they went to Nebraska and they beat
They
Nebraska 30-27. I like USC better than Nebraska. I think USC is a
now,
harder place to play than Nebraska is. Like I think they're gonna be go. It's I
yeah,
think Michigan's traveling 3 hours across. It's 3 hour time zone. They missing 3 hours. So the game starts at 7:30. That's Michigan feels like 4:30. I'm just saying it's a lot of Michigan going up against a lot right here. So I'm rolling with USC. I ain't because I hate Michigan. It's just because I think Bryce Underwood is not ready yet. If that makes sense. Go ahead.
let me let me throw one more thing out there. S. Dot commented and said it's a team game, and I agree with him because if you look at it, I mean the numbers don't make sense, but with Bryce Underwood only throwing for 3 touchdowns this year, you would think Michigan be in trouble.
No, it's the
They're
run. It's the
averaging
run game.
40. It's the run game. They're averaging 48 points a game and only giving up 16. So on average, they're beating each team by 32 points. When he said it's a team game, I think they're a decent team. I think forget about Underwood. Yeah, he's got training wheels on, but as far as team football, Michigan's not playing bad. They've lost one game to Oklahoma on the road. And that was early in the
All right,
year.
but look now.
So
Look, stay right there.
USC, I mean, uh huh.
Stay right there. Stay right there. The two games that have been competitive for Michigan at Oklahoma, which they lost 24-13. If you want to say that was
Right.
early, fine. It was the second game of the season. They 2 weeks later they beat Nebraska, but it was on the road,
Right.
30-27. USC is a
Okay.
better team than Nebraska,
But
in my
I'm gonna say
opinion.
this.
Dylan
We
Raiola might the
we
quarterback plays about even, but
so you're kind of like, and I'm liking what you're saying because they went on the road against Oklahoma. They went on the road against Nebraska. Going into USC, they're used to going into hostile environments. Playing at Oklahoma or Nebraska is not easy. This is going to be. I mean, it's not new to them. You know what I mean? Playing. I
it's
don't think
not.
playing
But
at USC is
they
going to be
won and
hard.
one, and they 50-50 right now this season though. And
Right.
both like
Right.
they lost one, and then the one that they did
Mhm.
win, they only won it by three. So
Right.
yeah, I can understand that Michigan might win this game, but it might only be by three, or they might
Yeah. Yeah.
lose.
That's
That's what
why.
happened the
Yeah.
last two
Yeah.
times.
That's what. Right. That's why I went money line. I'm not even going to mess with the spread on this one because I could be wrong. They could very easily lose this game. But if I had to make a pick, I'd take Michigan money line.
Okay, Tim, you staying over here with me on in USC?
Course. I mean, what? This ain't one of them both sides of the fence games. USC gonna beat the shit out of that sorry ass, dirty ass, ugly ass school up north. You know what I'm saying? Now you want to say I'm picking with my heart on that shit because I don't like them? Hell no, I'm not picking. That shit got me hot that he said I'm picking with my heart on that musty ass school up there. Why would I be picking with my
Damn,
heart? I mean, I don't understand. I don't under. All right. Let me
is
be
that what
quiet.
the M stand
Oh
for?
boy.
That is that what that
Musty.
M stand?
Exactly. It stands for musty. They stink. They stink.
Hey, that's
That's
messed
what
up.
it
I actually
stands
like
for.
those colors, man. That blue and yellow used to kind of hit for real, for real. Just the colors, though.
That shit ugly.
Just the colors, man. All right, man. We about to wrap those up then. Honorable mention. Honorable mention. Florida at Texas. Is Florida? Florida is like officially the boogeyman of college football right now. What I
Not
mean
at
by that
Texas.
is
Not at not.
Texas A&M. Texas A&M. A&M.
Yeah.
I'm sorry, but Florida at Texas A&M. Florida. They already dispatched one Texas team. So are they going to scare Texas A&M today? Texas A&M is top 10 finally. You know what I'm
Let,
saying? Are they going again? That's not it wasn't on my list, but what you think about that? They
let him go
ranked fifth in
first.
the nation. Florida has a chance. Anybody giving
Go.
Florida a chance?
Go ahead, Ant. Go ahead.
Well, you know what? The whole state of Florida has done me wrong this year. I'm not even going to comment on this game. You know what? I don't care if it's Florida, if it's Miami, if it's Florida State. I can't pick that state right. You guys go ahead and I'm bowing out. Okay, I ain't doing it. They
I'm
make
done.
me look like a fool every week, bro. Every
I don't.
week.
I don't.
Nah.
SDOT got the over. SDOT said over 43 in this game.
I mean, that's probably just the best bet is to pick the old. I don't know. Florida. I'm done with them, man.
Florida might not score no points though.
Well,
You
I'm
never
done.
know.
boy.
I don't know what to
They
do with
Nah,
Florida.
no. I'm going with A&M. I'm going with A&M.
Florida has only
Yeah, if
scored
I
more
had
than
to choose,
18 points one time this year.
yeah,
They're on
A&M.
the road. If it was in the swamp, then maybe they would have a chance. But on the
Right.
road against a top five team, I mean that SEC, bro, they everywhere this year. On the road, top five team, Florida, like you said, they might not score. They gonna get dog walk, but I'm highly surprised. I thought we was gonna have another one, and I was ready to do another bet. We 1-1. I was ready. I was ready.
Brother. Nah. Mm-mm. I learn as I go, man. In Florida, nah. If I'm picking against Florida, I don't care who they playing this year. I'm picking against them.
You picking against them? They the new
Legit
Florida
me,
State from last year, man. Everybody kept saying, "Oh, Florida
boy.
State gonna beat them. They can't lose to
Right.
Duke. They can't lose to Boston College. They can't lose to Virginia Tech. They lost to all of them. They lost
Right.
That's
They lost them all. But all right, man. Let's move on to these picks, man. That's the creme de la creme. That's the real reason we here is the sports bets. We giving y'all sports bets. We giving y'all double ups, and we giving y'all hail marys. We giving y'all whatever you need. All right. If you want to just make money, roll with my best that I'm about to give you. These are just easy double ups. I'm about to jump right into it. I ain't gonna waste no time. The first ticket. This ticket is plus 104. It's two legs. Two legs. Ohio State versus Illinois. I got Ohio State over 27 and a half points. Ohio State's going to get 28 points. Okay. Ohio State been rolling out of the bed all season getting 28 points. Don't believe me? Let me count the ways for you. All right. Last week, Ohio State put up 42. 42-3 over Minnesota. The week before that, they put up 24-6 on Washington. That was a down week. Okay, it was a down week. Last week they put up 30. I mean, the week before that they put up 37 versus Ohio. Then they beat Grambling 70-0. And they struggled versus Texas with only 14 points, but 28 points versus Illinois. Illinois gave up 63 points to Indiana. Illinois gave up 34 points to USC. Illinois gave up 27 points to Purdue. They're giving up 28 points to Ohio State. All right, they gave up 27 points to Purdue. They're giving. I'm gonna say it again. They gave up 27 points to Purdue. They're giving up 28 points to Ohio State. All right. Now, the second part of that bet is Alabama at Missouri. I got Alabama scoring 24 points in that game. Again, Alabama has been rolling out of the bed. Every game this season, they scored at least 24. 30 versus Vanderbilt, 24 at Georgia with a win, 38 versus Wisconsin, 73 versus nobody. And they did lose to Florida State 31-17 the first game of the season. But we throwing that out the window because it was the first game of the season, and that quarterback has been on a Heisman path ever since then. So 24 points for Alabama, 28 points for Ohio State. That's all you need. That's an easy double up right there. All right. Now the second ticket I'm gonna let y'all in on. Michigan State versus UCLA. Michigan State is at home. Take Michigan State minus 3.5. UCLA just went and beat Penn State last week. But don't let that fool you. That was UCLA's first win. UCLA is 1-4. UCLA then lost their last 6 games. Before that, dating back to last year. Before they beat Penn State in that miracle 42-37 win, they lost to Northwestern. They lost to nobody. They lost to UNLV. They lost to Utah. Michigan State, they actually whooped on YSU. They beat Boston College, and they beat nobody University. Their only losses this year are to Nebraska on the road, which they lost 38-27, and at USC on the road again. They lost 45-31, respectable. So I expect Michigan State to thump these boys for real, for real. So take Michigan State over UCLA by 3.5 points. The second part of that bet is Houston minus 6.5 points. They're playing Oklahoma State. Oklahoma State is the worst team in the Big 12. Houston is probably going to win that by double digits, but I just got it down to 6.5 because we're only doing plus 100 here. So easy. I'm not even about to dive into that game. Oregon beat Oklahoma State 69-3. Houston is 4-1. They've been whooping their way through teams right now. Expect them to go out there and thump Oklahoma State. So Michigan State by 3.5 over UCLA, and Houston by 6.5 over Oklahoma State. All right. And then the last double up of the day. Last double up. Iowa State over Colorado, money line. And I can't believe it's minus 135. Iowa State was just rolling. They were undefeated, so they went on the road versus UC. They lost last week. They about to bounce back in the right way. Colorado can't do nothing with Iowa State. Trust me. I've watched Colorado. They've been getting thumped all year. USC just not USC, but TCU put the beats on them. I forgot who put the beats on them last week, but they just don't got it this year, right? Colorado don't got it. So Iowa State money line over Colorado. And then I got Georgia Tech by 2.5 points at home versus Virginia Tech. Again, that's another game that could easily be a blowout. Georgia Tech been balling all year. We've seen what they did to teams early already. They've been playing spoiler. I think Georgia Tech go out there and beat Virginia Tech convincingly. They're undefeated, 5-0. Virginia Tech, 2-4. All right. Just expect an easy win. Easy win. So those are the 3 double ups right there, man. That's Iowa State money line over Colorado and Georgia Tech minus 2.5 over Virginia Tech at home. 3 easy double ups, and you can put those all together and make one nice long parlay if you want to, and really make your ticket nice. But go ahead, y'all can tell me what y'all think about those, man.
I like them, man. I mean,
Yeah, I like them too. No, I
yeah.
do.
The Iowa State, Colorado.
Yeah, I think Iowa State wins.
Colorado hasn't done nothing all season.
But it's
Thank
like you said too, Iowa State just lost last week. So I mean, they were just ranked what, 14th?
Yeah, and they
Iowa
lost to
State
UC.
Yeah, are they going to lose 2 in a row? You know what I
Probably
mean?
not. And
Probably
Colorado
not.
been struggling all. Coach Prime ain't even been in. He been in and out. He getting surgeries done and shit. Like, yeah,
Right, right.
and then Georgia Tech by 2.5. I mean, I know you fucking with Georgia Tech, man. At home versus
Yes,
Virginia Tech.
yes, yes.
Unranked Virginia Tech 2-4. Virginia Tech.
Hey,
That's a gimme.
undefeated, and people really ain't talking about them, bro. Georgia Tech looks really good this year.
Now, what about the 28 points for Ohio State?
28,
That's
yeah, I
not,
think they're going to score 28.
yeah. I agree with that as well, for
Remember
sure.
I said Purdue scored 27 versus
Right,
Illinois.
right. Yeah, that's easy.
This the
Easy.
one though, because y'all both got Missouri winning. What about Alabama scoring 24 points? They
Well,
scored 24 points every game except the
yeah,
loss at Florida State.
and I don't necessarily. I mean, on my bet slip, I had Alabama winning. So I mean, yeah.
They could
Who would
score
you take?
24 points and lose.
Yeah, no doubt, no doubt, no doubt.
Yeah, you'll
24 points for
see.
Alabama is not out of the fucking question. Sorry, Tim. Go ahead.
No, no, no. You're good. You're good. I apologize. You'll see here why I have why I agree with that. Why I think Alabama could score 24 points. Like you'll see
Okay,
here
for
with
sure,
me.
for sure. You must got the over, my friend.
Exactly.
Yeah. Then Houston versus Oklahoma State. Like I said, I don't even need y'all opinion on that one. I watched
No,
Oklahoma State lose 69-3.
yeah,
All
you
right.
don't. We
And
don't need to
then
talk about that.
Michigan State, like I said, they playing UCLA at home. UCLA, they 1-4. I know they just beat Penn State, bro, but that was their first win. They've been getting their ass kicked all season for real. That says more about Penn State than it did about UCLA.
Yeah,
That's
So
true.
yeah, but I think those is, and then I put all those together and made a nice parlay too. So like I tell everybody, you could put those together, it'd be like plus 700 or something. If you
okay.
just want to do a six legger, you just got to do
Yeah,
a big long parlay. Put them all together, and boom, that's your parlay.
oh yeah.
Nice.
So go ahead, man. Who got a ticket? Who else got a ticket out there, man?
Go ahead,
You
Ant.
want?
You got one?
Yeah, I got a ticket. So I have a four-pick parlay. First, I took Ohio State minus 16 and a half. Best team in the country. I don't really need to say much. I think they'll win by more than 17. I believe that. Second, we got
Ohio State by
Alabama.
17.
Yeah, by 17.
Yeah. Okay. I'm
Um,
making this live. I'm making this with you.
okay. Yeah, I got
Go ahead.
Ohio State minus 16 and a half. Next, I went to Alabama, Missouri. I Even before I did my research, I struggled with that one, but I did take Alabama minus three. I think if they're going to win, so you might as well forget the money line and just take them winning by at least a field goal. Then we got Oregon, Indiana. I took Oregon minus 9.5. I explained that when we talked about them. Indiana. They're a good team, but they don't beat teams they're not necessarily supposed to beat. And Oregon's
Hmm.
at home, so I have them by at least 10 points. In Texas, I took Texas minus 1.5. I think Texas wins the Red River rivalry, and hopefully Arch Manning gets it going. But that's my four leg
Minus one and a
parlay
half.
minus 1.5. And that four leg parlay is plus 1,460. So there's
That's
some
not
money to be
bad.
made there. That's
It
Definitely
nice.
definitely
super
is,
good.
man. That's not a bad Hail Mary, man. Ohio State
It's
minus 16 and a half.
Yep.
Alabama minus 2.5. Oregon minus 9.5. And Texas minus 1.5. I
It's
like
not.
it, man.
Yeah, yeah, ain't horrible.
Right now, he put it in on DraftKings. It's plus 1250. Plus
Hell yeah.
1250. I'm gonna keep that in my parlay. Tim,
Oh
give
yeah.
me what you got, brother. No Diddy.
Yeah, man. For me, I took so I had a bonus bet on ESPN. I mean on FanDuel, I apologize. On FanDuel, I had a bonus bet. So I took somewhat, I don't know, someone would call this a Hail Mary, I guess, if you want to, or a gamble, but I think
Is
this
it
I
plus
think
1,000? I think a Hail Mary qualifies. It has to be plus 1,000 or better.
Oh, well then this ain't a Hail Mary then. I think this is good. This is good money then for me. For me, I
Okay.
took the over. I took the over for three games here. The Alabama at Missouri. I think both teams put up high numbers. As I said, I think Missouri can squeak away with the win being at home, but I think both teams will put up a high volume amount of points at least. So I have the over at that game at 51 and a half. I also took the over of Ohio State at Illinois. I think it'll be Ohio State that puts up the high amount of numbers, but I do think there will be enough points scored by Illinois if Ohio State don't do it themselves, but there'll be enough points by Illinois to cover that bet at 50 and a half. Okay. I also have the over for the Pittsburgh versus Florida at Florida State. Both teams have put up a nice amount of points during the season. So I have, the 58 and a half. I have that game going over as well. So that's three games: Alabama at Missouri over, Ohio State at Illinois over, and Pittsburgh at Florida State over for a plus 582 parlay, three leg parlay. So I think that's money,
All
man. If
right.
you
All
ask me.
right. No,
I
I
like
like
it.
that. I like that. They definitely scoring points, man. Pittsburgh and Florida State. Florida State can't stop a nosebleed, so
Man.
Right.
Uh, there's no question about them scoring points, and yeah, I can rock with that, man. I can. And what you think about that?
No,
Nice
I
little
actually
over
do
under
like that.
ticket.
Yeah, I like that. He had the over on all three, but he explained it well, and like he said, especially the Ohio State one, that's easy money.
That's the one that worries me though, because Ant, you swear by Ohio State's defense.
Yeah,
And what if Ohio State go out
yeah.
here and win this game 35-10?
Right, that's why I said I believe that. I believe that if Ohio State, and I said it, I said if they don't do it themselves, you know what I'm saying. Like Ohio State might put up 45 or something themselves, but
No, you
I believe
you
that
Yeah,
said
but
Illinois will at least score enough
but I'm
points.
saying Ant believes in Ohio
no.
State's defense. His
You know
favorite
what?
line is Ohio State scored. They've only gave up one touchdown all season.
One
Mhm.
touchdown all year. You know what? You're right. And I
So
hate
what
to
if
say it.
Ohio State wins 35-10? That's
No, yeah, they're not gonna. What was the over on that?
the
50 and a
over
half.
under on
50 and a half.
51
Ah,
51 point 50. You said 50 and a half.
At the time when I put the bet, at the time when I put it in, it was 50 and a half.
Okay,
and you're gonna have
50.5.
Illinois, if anything, to be kicking field goals all game. If they even get down the field to do that, it's gonna be tough.
I can see.
That's gonna be tough.
It's gonna be a tough over under
Yeah,
right there, but I
it
hear
is.
you. I
Damn.
like though, man. I like though.
Explosive offense. So we'll see what happens. I mean, Ohio State. I think, yeah, but
That's
like
the
you
only
said,
one.
that's the
That's the
one.
only
That's
one
the
that's
one.
really in question though.
Yeah.
I like the other two for sure.
No, I
For
get it. I get
sure. All right, man. But again, though, y'all make sure y'all go in there and make those bets. If you need to rewind it, rewind it. I gave y'all three easy double ups, okay? Three easy double ups. If you don't know what the fuck a double up is, then you need to ask somebody who fucking makes bets. Matter of fact, I'll tell you what a double up is. If you bet 50, you get back 100. If you bet 100, you're gonna get back 200. Vice and so on and so forth. Okay. So my three tickets are three double ups. Now when you move on to Ant's ticket and Tim's tickets, Ant's ticket is a Hail Mary because it's more than plus 1,000. So it's not a long shot, but it's a long shot. But it's only four legs, and I actually like it. I believe in those four legs. And then you got Tim's ticket, which is better than a double up, but not a Hail Mary. So it just falls somewhere right in that middle ground. And what you said was Tim plus what 500 or something?
it. It was five. It was 583, I believe it was. At
All right, there you go. At the
yeah,
time, it was 583, so it'll still be around the same amount. It might not be the exact
yeah.
thing, but it'll still be in plus five something. Maybe even go up to plus 600. You never know, especially with the way these odds fluctuate. But
Listen,
real quick though,
listen.
man, let's
Oh, go
go
ahead. I'm
ahead.
sorry. I'm sorry. Go
No,
ahead.
no, what you got? What you got?
No, I was just going to piggyback off of what you just said. Is pretty much just you. You can't stress that enough. No matter what the amount of what you're going to bet is, if I told you, I put this on the page. If you follow the Never Made It Facebook page, I told you guys, if you gave me $5 and I said, all right, give me that five, I'm going to give you $10. You would take that every single time. You know what I mean? If you're trying to
Absolutely.
bet. If you're trying to bet $5 and you think that you about to hit for 1,200, the odds on that is just like, I'm not saying it's impossible, but it's just like it's slim to none and very
You have to bet
slim.
a lot of fives. You know how many fives you're gonna run through before you hit that
For
1,200?
sure. And smart money is better than no money. You know what I mean? But whatever you bet and bet within your means, but a double up bet is your best bet. Your
Double up
best
buddy
bet.
bet is your best bet, man. It's all about just getting the money. It's all about collecting wins. Everybody wants to win the big parlay. Everybody want to win the big parlay, which I like them too. But it's a win is a win is a win.
For
All right.
sure.
If I bet money and I get money back, that's the fucking goal. And
For
it's about
sure.
longevity. If you do that over a long amount of time, it's easy money. You find yourself fuck around and not have to work no more if you do it right. You know what I'm saying? But I'm trying to get there. I still got a job. I ain't saying that's me. You feel me? But I do hit though. I do this a little bit, just a little bit.
Oh, yeah.
For sure.
Yeah, man. So before we get out of here, man, y'all want to slide on these Big Ten conference championship winners real quick?
Well, we had the Big Ten and the SEC, our
Big Ten
winners.
and the SEC.
I mean, I think we
Big
all
Ten.
know. I think at least for me and Ant anyway, I think we all know who our Big Ten
Oh no, let me
winners
double
are.
back real quick. I had Texas winning the Big 12. That's dead. All right. That dream has died. Not that Texas. I'm sorry. I said Texas. I had damn.
Texas Tech,
I
wasn't it?
had.
Wasn't it
Oh
Texas
no, I
Tech?
had Texas Tech.
Yeah,
Bro, I don't know why I keep thinking like Texas just still feel like a Big 12 team to me.
I
Right,
know.
I had
right.
Texas winning last week, but I didn't have them winning the Big 12. They in the SEC. That's who I was gonna have for the SEC pick though, but we didn't get to that last week. So I don't even got to worry about switching my pick up because I didn't make the pick. We
Mm.
almost did, so I thought I forgot. We didn't make the pick, so I don't have Texas winning nothing. Tim, my bad. Go ahead, get to this Ohio State talk. We all got Ohio State in the Big Ten. My O is for Oregon. No, I got Oregon winning the Big Ten this year. I got Oregon winning the Big Ten. I don't think nobody's gonna beat Oregon until the Big Ten championship when they play Ohio State. If Ohio State beats them, we seen Oregon beat Ohio State once last year. I know what happened in the playoffs or the conference championship game. Was it the conference championship game last year?
It was the playoff
It was the
Rose Bowl.
playoff
All
first
right, it
year.
was the Rose Bowl. Well, I know what happened in the Rose Bowl. Ohio State won easily. But Oregon did get their number one time too. So a 1-1 split. No matter how you got it, it's still 1-1. And I think Oregon is rolling this year. Their offense look a little bit more potent than Ohio State's than me. Just a little bit. Not much. Their quarterback numbers are just a little bit better than your boys, and just a little bit better. Not by much.
Hey,
The defense for
hey,
Ohio State is way better. I give you that. And
way
it might be
better.
a long shot. Maybe I'm just picking to go against the grain a little bit. But
I feel you.
I
I
think
feel
I
you.
think Oregon shakes shit up and win the Big Ten this year, trying to get some revenge for last year.
OH.
Io, when we
There we
playing them
go.
at home, when Oregon is at home, that's and they barely won when they were at home. When it's on a neutral site, we beat the living shit out of them. So I mean, so if we do meet in a Big Ten championship, which is normally at a neutral site, when they not at home, they're gonna get their ass whooped. So I mean, it'll be interesting, I'm sure, for a quarter or two until Ohio State shows them that they don't belong here in the Big Ten. You know what I mean? So we'll see how that goes.
Okay, okay.
But
Guys,
I
we
know
want to.
one thing. I know
I
one thing.
reserve the right to change my pick if Ohio State just start looking better than me.
Whoa, you
Whoa,
do?
whoa, whoa. Hold up.
You
Tim.
do?
Yeah, because
Tim.
I'm not gonna physically root for Oregon. Like I'm not about to be out here rooting for Oregon. You know what I'm saying? I still want Ohio State to win. I just think
You know
that
what? You you know
if
what's
they stumbled it, if they can start back and real quick, if they can
you good?
stumble this year, I think it would. That's the only stumble they could have. I don't think another team can beat them in the Big Ten.
Okay.
Hey, um, I think it's crazy that we won a national championship last year. This team looks better than the one from last year, and no one's talking about it. This defense is crazy. We gave up one
Jeremiah ain't
touchdown.
been doing what he was doing last year though. He ain't.
It,
I ain't saying he
you want,
can't, but he just saying it
well,
ain't look the same. Like they got, like, you know.
there's a reason for that, and the reason is
Mhm.
first off, he has 500 yards, but the person on the other side, Carnell Tate,
No tape.
their
Mm-hmm.
their their
Exactly.
Mm-hmm.
numbers their numbers are identical. And then you throw
Exactly.
that tight end number 86. I don't know his name, forgive me, but he's doing his thing. Julian Sand is spreading the ball around. This kid, redshirt freshman,
Yeah.
who we'll talk about this another time. I think he's going to win a Heisman Trophy, me personally, and I think he should win a Heisman Trophy. Most accurate passer in the country, redshirt freshman. He's doing his thing, spreading the ball around. Ohio State offensively looks great. Bo Jackson. We still got two other running backs. One of them's going to have to transfer next year because we have three starters at running back.
Yeah.
Three. We had two last year. We got three starters at running back this year. You know what I mean? But the defense, man, they're giving up 5 points a game, guys. 5 points a game. And you know what? When you get to 5, 6 games played, you can't look at me and say, well, who have they played? That's 5, 6 teams, and they're only scoring 5 points a game. Ohio State wins the Big Ten easy. This is our year. Repeat. That's all I got to say.
I agree.
I
I
mean,
agree.
yeah, it's not. I mean, that's the obvious answer.
Right?
That's the
Right?
obvious answer. Like I said,
Yeah.
I'm gonna be rooting for Ohio State.
Oh yeah.
I don't know, for some reason I just feel like both teams is gonna go into that game undefeated. Oregon
Yeah, I
might do it
believe
though.
that too. I believe that too.
All right, what about the SEC, man? Who y'all got for the SEC champion, Tim? I'll swing it to you first.
Oh Miss, oh Miss Rebels.
Oh,
Yeah.
Ant got Ole Miss.
Listen.
Only only undefeated team in SEC still, I believe. I might be wrong.
No.
No?
Wait. Yeah. No, you're right.
And
You're
what
right.
you mean, like in SEC play?
In no, in the SEC conference, Ole Miss is the only undefeated team still right now.
Well, like yeah, they 5-0, but Alabama ain't lost a conference championship game. I mean, a conference game yet. They lost to Florida State.
Okay. They lost to Florida
So
State. Okay, okay.
yeah,
I'm
yeah.
with you. I'm with you. But
Yeah.
now I think Ole
Okay.
Miss is better. I think it's their year. And Lane Kiffin, I've touched on this many times. He's a good coach, and I think it's his time. The same way last year was, Ryan Day. Lane Kiffin, he's going to capture his first title this year. I believe that.
Oh, you got Ole Miss getting the conference championship, man.
Yes, especially after what they did with LSU. I mean, they've shown us now. Look, what they've shown us is they can go out there and beat any team because, like Tim said that week, LSU looked like the number two, possibly number one team, which he was crazy for. But I'm not going to do them like that. But Ole Miss can beat it. They can beat anybody. It's if they will.
Hmm.
And I
Uh,
don't think they'll. Go ahead, Tim.
no, I didn't mean to cut you off. I'm sorry, brother. You got more? Go ahead.
No, I was just gonna say I don't think they're gonna beat a team like Ohio State, but as far as in their conference, I think Ole Miss wins the SEC championship, even if they drop a game in the conference, because like I said, they're still the only undefeated team. They could lose a game and still be number one in the conference because they're the only undefeated team. Oh no, Alabama is. You corrected me, but Alabama and Ole Miss, they might play for the title, but I got Ole Miss winning it. Alabama can't beat Ole Miss.
I got
I don't think
Alabama.
anybody. Okay.
I got Bama.
Okay.
Bama.
Okay.
Mobile, Alabama. What Forrest Gump say? I'm taking Alabama to win, bro. They on a mission this year. They once they beat Georgia, bro, they convinced me. All right, on the road at Georgia, that really convinced me because Georgia might not lose another game this year. Quiet as it's kept. That might be Georgia's only L. And then how good that Alabama win look. And
Yeah,
how
we'll
good?
see.
Who you got, Tim?
My team that I'm picking,
Oh, you
we
got
don't
Oklahoma, don't you?
we don't even got to get to the SEC championship we gonna find out real soon. We don't even got to get to the SEC championship before we let you know that we gonna win it all. Because we gonna go through the schedule and we gonna whoop y'all ass and show y'all why we gonna. Because today we gonna handle Texas today, okay? And then next week we got South Carolina. We gonna handle them. The following week we got Ole Miss. Do you just picked? We gonna handle them. The following week after that we got 12 Tennessee. We gonna handle them. The following week after that we got
It's crazy.
Alabama. We gonna handle them. The following week after that, we got Missouri. We gonna handle them. The following week after that, we got LSU. We gonna handle them. Before we even get to the SEC championship, we gonna show y'all.
French. You hear me
We
speaking
gonna
French?
show y'all. We gonna
You hear
show
me
y'all
speaking
that.
French?
Yeah,
Oui,
we.
oui.
We
Oui,
gonna
oui.
show y'all
That's
the
that's that college
Oklahoma
football.
Sooners.
That's that
The
that's that dynasty rubbing off on him.
the
Bruh, I was
Uh,
just about to
Oklahoma
say.
Sooners, Sooner Boomer is gonna show y'all now. Again, this all predicates on if Mateer plays. If Mateer's there, it all. If he's not there, then this is a whole nother conversation. But if Mateer is playing today, we go. It starts today, and you talking about a motherfucking assembly of games, boy. We gonna show you before we even get to the game why y'all can't fuck with us. SEC, I mean Oklahoma Sooners. The SEC is ours. Sooner Boomer, it's ours.
Hey,
bro,
Tim.
that dynasty rubbing off on you too much,
Yeah, I was gonna
Tim.
say EA Sports, leave it in the game, bruh. Leave that shit in the game, man. You know what I mean? This is not real life, bro.
This nigga wins a national championship in our dynasty with Oklahoma and starts speaking French.
For those
That
of you
shit
that are
crazy.
wondering, we have a. It's about seven of us. We have a NCAA on PS5, and we have a dynasty going on the game. And I am the Oklahoma Sooner. I am the reigning, defending national champ.
Oh my
Let me
god.
slow down. Let me slow down. My bad.
Uh,
My bad. But y'all know what it is, the national championship. But it ain't got nothing to do with that. I believe Oklahoma is just the best team in the SEC, flat out. Yeah, flat out.
All right, man. Y'all
okay.
got a gauntlet after
It's a,
Texas, South
it's a
Carolina. I don't think much of them. But then y'all got Ole Miss. That's
Ole
gonna be y'all
Miss.
picks head up.
Yeah.
Then y'all got Tennessee on the road. Then y'all
on
got
the
my
road.
pick, Alabama on the
On the
road.
road.
On the road. And then y'all play Missouri, who you like. Y'all got them at home, but you like them. And we know you like LSU. We already know how that story goes. So it's yeah, they play a lot of teams you like and a lot of teams you don't with Alabama. So I think their story, even if they get past Texas, they get past South Carolina. I think it ends with Ole Miss. Honestly, I think Ole Miss gonna stop them right in their tracks. And if they, because but they do got Ole Miss at home. There's no way they're beating Tennessee and Alabama on the road.
But you
It's just
saying
not happening,
before we even you saying before because Ole Miss is in two games. So
bro.
you
Before
saying
we even
before
turn
we
the
even
page,
start the
bro.
tour? You saying
Be,
before we even start the tour, it's gonna get shut
bruh.
down?
Before people buy tickets for the tour, the show getting canceled.
Wow. Wow. We
I
gonna
ain't even
see.
bought my ticket to the show. This ain't gonna be no show.
We gonna see.
Mateer. I ain't got nothing to do with today. I'm just telling you that over the course of the next 3 weeks, this story is it. It's gonna go
No,
out.
no material. What that sound like?
A whole
Sound like
lot of
a
not
whole
my
lot of.
problem.
Yeah,
That's what that sound like.
yeah, a
A
whole
whole
lot
lot
of
of
not
not
my
my
problem.
problem, huh?
Yeah. Well, it's
No,
college football Saturday. I'm excited, guys. I'm about to go get some wings, go to B Dubs, get some wings, some nachos, give me a little bottle of liquor, man. Watch some football, win these bets. It's been a
man, I'm
pleasure,
about to kick
gentlemen.
back and watch my shit happen, man. This shit's about to happen.
Hell
It's
yeah.
going down.
Hell yeah.
It's going down, man. All right, y'all. This was a good show, man. Shout out to y'all. Shout out to Will. Shout out to Consistency. Any final words, Tim?
Yes, sir.
Much love and respect,
OH.
man. I O. Keep going, baby. Keep going. Love the show, fellas. Good
Yeah.
work. Good work.
All right, for sure, y'all. We'll see y'all tomorrow morning, 9 a.m. with them NFL bets and the recap from today to let y'all know how I was right about everything.